Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Lasham Daily Briefing for Friday, the 18th of October, 2024. I'm going to start off by saying this is probably Barry Elliott's last day on the airfield as CFI. He's off to Aboyne tomorrow for 2 weeks, which will take us up beyond the 1st of November. So if you happen to see Barry out on the airfield today, please thank him for all his efforts and wish him well for the future. He's not going to be gone for good. He will still be around midweek at times. And you also get a chance to see him in the future. Anyway, let's move on. The synoptic situation yesterday is shown here. We've kind of had a bit of a few foggy days, but it was a nice day yesterday. And there was some nice flying to be had. But if we run this through midnight last night and into lunchtime today, we can see there's a cold front and a warm front out to the west of us. And we've got a bit of fog this morning to contend with. I'm hoping that's going to clear up by about lunchtime. If we run that again through midnight tonight and into lunchtime tomorrow, the cold front should be through by then, and we should have a reasonable day's flying tomorrow. Run it through Saturday night into Sunday, and it's not looking quite so good for Sunday. You can see this really deep low pressure just out to the northwest of Ireland. The isobars have all squeezed together. It's going to be quite windy. We've got warm front, cold front, and we could well be in the warm sector at lunchtime on Sunday. So not looking too good for Sunday, but let's wait and see what happens. The sat pic shows there's a fair bit of cloud out to the west, but over the main part of the UK, we're going to have clear skies once that fog lifts and burns off. So we should have quite a nice day, certainly from sort of late morning onwards. Rain associated with the frontal system that's coming in, you can just see out to the west over Ireland. If we run that through the forecast from about 9 o'clock this morning, you can see it does creep into Wales and the southwest counties, but it kind of gets held up around about the sort of Welsh border. So we should be free of rain throughout the whole day. It certainly shouldn't be raining here until after dark. The Odium TAF showing, 140, 4 knots, 400 meters in fog. The vertical visibility is undefined at the moment, and that's becoming by about lunchtime greater than 10k visibility with few clouds at about 1200 feet, and then temporarily between sort of 1 o'clock and 2 o'clock local, scattered at 1200 feet, with a 30% chance that in the afternoon it'll be scattered to about 2000 feet. Farnborough is quite similar at the moment. They're forecasting variable 2 knots with 300 meters visibility in fog with the vertical visibility undefined. Becoming by 11 o'clock this morning, 210, 10 knots, greater than 10k visibility with no significant weather. Scattered at 2,500 feet with a 30% chance that by 1 o'clock, 5 kilometers with a bit of mist. So it's not looking too dissimilar over at Farnborough. Spot winds then to the north of us, 200, 20 knots, and to the south, 230, 20 knots, both at 1,000 feet. Softest wind here at Lasham, according to windy, round about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, is going to be 9 knots south westerly. And the local forecast is showing southwesterly, basically throughout the day, somewhere between 4 and 10 knots. So nothing too significant there. Temperatures up to about 15 at the best, and the sun breaking through from about 10 o'clock onwards as that fog starts to lift. GFS are showing temperature in this area around about 15 with a dew point down about 9. And locally, at the moment, we have about 7 degrees and just over 5 for the dew point. And looking out the window, this was about 5 to 9. We'll just refresh that as it is now, 9:05. You can see we've still got a fair bit of fog out on the airfield. Sky sight are showing the fog lingering till around about 11:30, maybe 12 o'clock. It could well be flyable by about 12:30, but we need to be ready, and we need to get things de-eyed, and so that when the fog does clear, we can actually start flying. Top meteo, again, from about 10 o'clock onwards here, you can see the improvement is gradually developing around the Lasham area. So we should by afternoon have some reasonable chance of flying. So no times today then. 20 is the restricted area, which is a temporary zone down at Salisbury. 24 is Barton Stacey live firing. 28 is Ash Ranges, that's Delta 132 is active, and 29 is paragliders at Devizes. So let's move on then to have a look at the airfield briefing. We'll just bring up the ODM cross section here, and we can see we've got that fog on the ground, certainly up until 10 o'clock local, and just starting to clear, break up, and the sun should be on the ground. Once the sun's on the ground, cloud base should go up quite rapidly, and we should get a decent day's flying according to the ODM cross section. The surface winds here, again, 250, 210, so all southwesterly. So that's going to be on runway 27 today, I think. Flying list as per the website is shown here, which basically equates to two K21s on the booked flying list, one K21 casual list. There's a K13 on trial lessons, of which we have a full day from 11 o'clock onwards. There's a K13 booked to a club member. There's a one K13 available, and there's availability on SH3 and SH8. There's a couple of members on the casual list, and we may need an instructor, so if anyone would like to volunteer, please come out and help out. And of course, the simulator is available as per normal. We have one movement today. It's at 10 o'clock local. It's a departure, and we're just going to remain clear of the airfield until that departure's gone, assuming that it goes on time, and then we'll set up thereafter. So it'll be runway 27 for a wet operation. Basically, the grass is too wet, so we'll have to use the extender bars and to tow the cables out. And due to the fog and movement, we'll set up after the movement has gone. Watch out today for mist and canopies, and please be careful on the airfield, and take care and consider the use of wheel brake on the wet grass. Okay, try and avoid it if you can. A reminder on buggies then, seated passengers only. We're not insured for anyone sat on the flatbed at the back, and please do not land or taxi on the unusual parts of the disused runways, which are south of the main east-west runway, which are those areas shown in red here in that big red cross. So this is the setup today. Launch point vehicle will be in the middle of the runway, winching off the hard to the south of it, aero towing off the hard to the north, and the wind basically light southwesterly all day. That's it from me today. I shall see you either in the clubhouse or out on the airfield shortly. Please get everything ready by the time the fog lifts so that we are ready to start flying. We can make most of the day, and have a good day's flying. Please keep it safe. Thank you.